A dramatic escalation as Russian forces try to retake Kursk, the one region in Russia that Ukrainian troops occupy. Meanwhile, Ukrainian soldiers hit a Russian oil refinery in the nation's south. But back in Washington, President Trump believes he has a chance of bringing the two sides to an agreement.
Some very good calls today with Russia and with Ukraine. They've agreed for a ceasefire if we can get it with Russia.
Mr. Trump warning of a possible massacre of Ukrainian soldiers by Russian forces and urging Mr. Putin to spare their lives.
I would like to emphasize that if they lay down their arms and surrender, they will be guaranteed life and decent treatment.
Now on the table is the American proposal of unconditional silence in the sky, at sea and on the front. Ukraine accepts this proposal.
Vladimir Putin says he agrees with the idea of a 30-day ceasefire, but laid out several tough conditions for peace, including an immediate surrender of Ukrainian troops in Kursk, a cap on Ukraine's military size, and an assurance of no NATO troops on the ground. On the streets of Kyiv, there's obvious distrust of any commitment by the Russian leader.
Who will believe this person, whose actions were never in line with his promises?
Nobody can be certain whether there is an imminent ceasefire or not, but one thing is clear. For the first time in 3 years, the Russian and Ukrainian leaders are talking, at least indirectly, with the US president being the mediator. Now the US is weighing whether to hit Russia with increased financial sanctions in a bid to force its hand. But the Trump administration is exercising caution out of concern it could scare the Russians away from the negotiating table.
We certainly feel like we're at least some steps closer to ending this war.
The Trump administration navigating dangerous and unknown territory. John Lyons, ABC News, Washington.